Ian Blackford.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. Can I welcome you to your place? Wish you, all members and staff, a good new year. And I associate myself with the remarks of the Prime Minister for our friends in Australia and the tragedy of the Ukrainian airline crash. And, Mr Speaker, we want to see the resumption of democracy in Iraq. We want to see the return to peace. And, of course, we support all measures to make sure that diplomatic efforts can get us to a better place. Mr Speaker, Prime Minister, who should determine the future of Scotland? The Prime Minister or the people who live in Scotland?
Mr Speaker, I think the answer is very clear. It's the people of Scotland who voted decisively only 4 or 5 years ago to stay members of the most successful political partnership in history by a decisive majority in a once-in-a-generation choice.
Ian Blackford.
Mr Speaker, this is about democracy. In 2016, the people of Scotland voted to remain in the European Union, yet they're being dragged out of Europe against their will by this Prime Minister. In 2019, the people of Scotland elected a majority of SNP MPs to Westminster. The Scottish National Party won the election on the premise of Scotland's right to choose its own future, rejecting the Prime Minister who lost more than half his seats in Scotland. Mr Speaker, today the Scottish Parliament will decline legislative consent to the withdrawal bill we are deliberating later today. Why is this Conservative government dismissing the will of the people of Scotland, ignore their voicing and disregarding our Parliament?
Mr Speaker, I think the real question is why does the SNP keep going on about breaking up the most successful union in history to distract from their abundant failures in government? Look at what's happening. In spite of getting an extra £9 billion, in spite of getting £9 billion a year from the UK Exchequer, which of course they would lose if they were so foolish as to break away, they are mismanaging their healthcare, and you're seeing, I'm afraid, no, it is not the fault of Scottish pupils, but you're seeing Scottish schools falling behind in educational standards. Concentrate on what you're doing and stop going on about breaking up the union.
Agree at the heart of our one nation government is